Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate zucchini bread. Zucchini is plentiful at this time of year, and this is a great way to use up a few. First, heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. All the ingredients and measurements are right below the video in the description section. I'm using 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, half a cup of sugar, quarter cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 2 eggs, third a cup of vegetable oil, teaspoon of ground cinnamon, teaspoon of vanilla extract, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. To the flour, I'll add half a teaspoon baking soda, quarter teaspoon salt, and a quarter teaspoon baking powder. I use a sieve, so if there are any lumps in the baking powder, they get sieved out. Sift the cocoa powder. Add the cinnamon and whisk it to combine. We'll need a cup of grated zucchini. Just trim off the end. Leave the stem on so you have something to hold on to when you grate it on your box grater. A medium zucchini should be enough. Grate it on the large holes of your box grater. 1 medium zucchini should give you a little more than a cup. I like to use a glass measuring cup for the zucchini. That's exactly 1 cup. It's alright if it's a little bit over. This is a very forgiving, quick bread. Add the eggs to a bowl. Beat that up and add the oil. Vanilla extract. And sugar. Add the flour mixture. When all the flour is just about combined, add the zucchini. You don't want to over mix this. And our simple batter is ready. You can add about a quarter cup of chopped walnuts or any other kind of nut that you would like. Today I'm not adding nuts to my bread. To bake the bread, I'm using one 9x5 loaf pan. Grease the bottom and sides of the pan with soft butter or vegetable oil. Sprinkle a little bit of flour all over. Tap the excess flour out over your sink. Between the butter and flour, you've formed a non-stick paste, so it's easy to remove the cake. Of course, you can butter the pan, put parchment paper in, and then butter it again. That's also another option. But if you don't have parchment paper, this is the easiest way to do it. Put the batter in. It is a thick batter, so just spread it out evenly with your spatula. Give it a couple of taps to remove any air bubbles. I'm going to sprinkle the chocolate chips on top. As even as possible. You want everybody to get the same amount. I'm just going to mix it in a little bit. Just on top. Since this is not a huge amount of batter, you can use a smaller pan, like an 8-inch. The chocolate chips are swirled in. Now it's ready to bake. Insert a toothpick into the middle, and if it comes out clean or with very few crumbs, the cake is done. The bread is done. I keep wanting to call this cake because of the chocolate, but it is actually a quick bread. Leave the bread in the pan on a cooling rack until the pan is cool enough to handle, and turn out the bread. Run an offset spatula around the edges. You can pull the bread away from the edges a little bit. The cake's a little bit warm, but we can cut into it. You can see a little bit of the zucchini. The chocolate chips have melted on top, a little bit in the middle. Very moist cake. It's so moist and chocolatey.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Try it. How is it?
Yummy.
No, describe it, child.
It's good. Doesn't taste like zucchini. Please don't put that in your video. I have bread in my mouth.
It's going in.
No, please don't. Looks brown.
Huh?
It looks brown.
It's supposed to be brown.
I know that. I'm on shower. Wow. I'm good.